Hi, my name is Bella and I'm so excited to show you my iPad Air. This is the 11-inch one. I love this iPad so much. It's super lightweight, it's thin. I got this for college because I wanted to be able to take notes. Now I'm a teacher and I use it every single day, which I didn't even know I would use it for that, but I do. And it has just served me so great. So I'm gonna show you some of my favorite features. First of all, like I said, it's super lightweight. I keep it in this case where I just click it right in, keeps it protected, and then closes up like a little portfolio. And then this case also works as a stand. So this is how I use it a lot when I'm like browsing the internet or displaying something. And then I also use it every day for my workouts. So I have like different workout apps on here and I can just play those. I put it to the side and that's how I follow my workouts. It's just a bit bigger than the phone. And then as far as teaching now, I use GoodNotes and I use an app called Notability, and both of them work with my Apple Pencil. I can keep notes right in there. Everything stays super organized. It connects to my phone and my Mac, and all my files are together. So if I open up my files in my iCloud, all of them are here for me. My text messages come through for it. And I don't have cellular data on it. I just use Wi-Fi. This is 64 gigabytes. And like I said, I used it all through college and now I use it as a teacher. And I've never had an issue with storage because I have plenty of iCloud storage. So 64 gigabytes has been perfect for me. I just love it so much. I feel like once you have it, it's so convenient that you never want to not have it again, because there are just some things that are easier on the iPad than they are on a Mac, or just more compatible. So like specific apps work way better on an iPad than they would on a Mac. And then you can also get a case for it that has a keyboard, which lets you use it a lot more like a tablet, where you could actually type stuff. But I'm fine to just like, if I open my Safari, for instance, I'll open up a new tab and like, I'll just browse the internet. Like the other day I changed my phone plan using my iPad just because it was easy. I could do it while I was on the couch. And it's just portable. So if you are thinking about getting an iPad and you're not sure if it's going to be worth it, I highly recommend this one because it's small enough that like it's just serving its purpose as a tablet. I feel like I didn't need cellular data and it just like is able to do everything that I need it to do, even with just 64 gigabytes of storage. So like I said, if you're looking or thinking about it, I highly recommend it. I think that once you do it, it's hard to go back. My name is Bella and I'm so excited to show you the new iPhone 16 Pro. So I just got this 2 days ago and I wanted to give a little review because sometimes I think that the new phones come out and we want the new phone because it's new, but we don't actually know what's new about it. So this one I feel like has the most significant upgrades in the most recent years. And that's why I finally decided to make the switch. So just to tell you a little bit about some of them. First of all, it does have Apple AI, which is technically still in beta, but it is on my phone now. I like got on the wait list and then came through, and you'll see that like the Siri is a little bit different. The Siri can do specific things for you. Like for instance, the AI will summarize my text. So if I get like 3 or 4 texts from the same group, it'll summarize those 3 texts and tell me what like the gist of it is. And then on the side, one of the biggest like actual differences is we no longer have the button that switches on and off for the ringer. And now it's just a button that you just press and hold and it switches between ring and not ring. And you can customize that to be different settings through the settings app. You can make it turn on your flashlight. You can make it open the camera. You can make it Shazam something. So like anything that you feel like you want to quickly be able to do on and off, you can customize this button for. And then additionally, we now have a camera button. So this is on the side with the power button. There's a camera button where if I click that quickly, it opens up my camera. And then, so that's a way to get your camera open really fast, but you can also then take the photos using the button on the side so that if you're like holding it out for a selfie, you can just click that button with your finger. And then other updates, when you double tap the bottom, it brings up Siri. You can type to Siri. And then it of course has the smart part up here where instead of just having like the built-in divot, if you're like playing music or a podcast, it'll show up on that top part. And then obviously we have the 3 cameras. This is the Pro. The camera is really great. Definitely good for Apple. And then another new thing is when the screen is off, so like right now my phone is technically sleeping, it's dim, so I can see the time and it would show me notifications I have on the bottom, but it's not actually on, and I can't actually do anything on it till I tap it to like wake it. So it's kind of nice because even if your phone's just sitting to the side, instead of having to like tap to see what the time is while it's sleeping, you can still see what the time is. So I have been hesitant to upgrade my phone for a while. I just switched from the 13 Pro Max just because like I didn't feel like there was a need for me to get a new phone, but with the updates that they made to this, specifically in the hardware areas, I felt like it was worth it. So if you are looking for a new phone or thinking about switching, I highly recommend maybe give it a try.